It's just too soon. Arvada in mourning all over again. This after an early morning shooting claimed the life of another Arvada police officer. Officer Dillon Vakoff was responding to a family fight when he was shot and killed early this morning. The second officer killed in Arvada in as many years. Today, many people have been steadily flocking to the Arvada Police headquarters to pay their respects to Officer Vakoff. 9 News reporter Steve Stager has been there all evening.
And Steve, you've heard a few stories about the young officer, and you've also got a few more details about the call that claimed his life.
Yeah, let's start with that memorial that is out here in front of Arvada Police headquarters. At one point this afternoon, it seemed to be growing by the minute. You could barely see that SUV underneath all the flowers and cards that people have left for Officer Vakoff. Now, this is a city that just went through this a little over a year ago with the death of Officer Gordon Beasley, who was gunned down in Old Town Arvada. Now they mourn again and try to understand what happened not too far away from here early this morning.
Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, it's nuts.
After police tape and investigators clogged this block for hours Sunday, by afternoon, all was quiet. Little would tell you, absolute chaos broke out here just before 2 a.m. when a family fight led to gunfire. A shooter killing 27-year-old Arvada police officer Dillon Vakoff. A couple outside the apartment where it happened tell us that they were threatened by other family members, called police for help, and a fight broke out before police arrived. Arvada police say they'd fill in more blanks on the crime and the suspect on Monday.
It's just so sad.
On Sunday, they'd rather people focus on their fallen officer, a Ralston High School grad from a decade ago and an Air Force veteran.
27 years old, I can't even imagine, someone's life being cut that short.
Bill Troyanos didn't know Officer Vakoff, but he knows this pain. He was there the last time an Arvada police officer was gunned down.
I worked at the surplus store in Old Town for the shooting where Mr. Beasley got killed, and that wasn't a pleasant experience. It kind of rips the Band-Aid off of that, and it just brings up a lot of bad memories from that day.
He came here with so many others to pay respects and to try to heal.
I didn't get a chance to go to the florist, so I actually just cut some flowers from my yard and brought them and put them on the car, but made me feel better.
He was family to us.
Cooper London came here to remember.
He was full of perseverance and courage, and he would never back down.
She says she got to know Vakoff personally because she wants to do what he did.
He was one of the good guys. He was one of the people that would take the time out of his day. If you were having a bad day, if you were having problems, issues, he was a true hero, just like every single other officer that I know and love.
A hero taken too soon.
Too many crazy people with guns out there. It's not right.
Back out here live, a spokesman for the Arvada Police Department today told me that this suspect does have a criminal history, though he would not elaborate on that until tomorrow. A woman was also wounded in this shooting. She's expected to survive. We expect to learn a lot more about what happened there on that street tomorrow. In the meantime, the Colorado Fallen Heroes Foundation will plan the funeral for Officer Vakoff. They expect those details later this week. And if you would like to make a donation to his family, to his colleagues here who are mourning his loss, there is one fund that they've set up. We have a link to it on 9news.com. Tom, Kim, back to you.
Okay, so many difficult days ahead for the police department, of course, his family. Thank you, Steve.